Hey guys, it's Singing Summer here, and welcome back to my channel. And this is part 5 of the Vampires Let's Play. Now, I'm afraid I have to start this episode off with a little bit of sad news. I was playing off screen and I was trying to make a little machinima to kind of start off the episode when sadly one of my Sims died. Yes, Jonathan is dead. He was at the bar and he was turning some Sims into vampires. Oh my goodness, I'm lost. Was turning some Sims into vampires to start a little offspring so he could collect some vampires. Welcome to Prisoner's Revenge, Henrietta. Thanks, Jonathan. Thanks, Jonathan. You couldn't have popped up at a more sadder time than I'm explaining your tragic death. So yeah, he was at the bar collecting some vampires for his offspring to complete his aspiration, and it was also going to be part of the machinima, showing Jonathan out and about doing that, just showing how evil he was, when suddenly Caleb, the other vampire from Forgotten Hollows, decided to break into the bar, so I couldn't go home. Then the sun came up. The sun was like coming up, and I was like just about to leave, and he came in, and so Jonathan got trapped there. He got trapped in the bar, and when he got home, he literally got to. Wait till I show you where he was. Nope, this is not the front of the house. Neither is this. He got to these steps. He was literally at these steps when he died. Through the gate and everything, about to come up the steps and get into the house. A few seconds away from safety, and he died. So Henrietta pleaded with Grim, but Grim said no, and our beloved Jonathan is now dead. So as you can imagine, Henrietta is absolutely heartbroken, even though she's actually not. She's not even sad. I don't understand why she's not sad. She did see it happen. She did plead for him. I don't know why she's not sad. Is that maybe something to do with the evil trait? But she loved Jonathan. Maybe we can mourn him. Strength and connection. Jonathan's connection to this world is slowly withering. Soon his spirit will be released and he will no longer be able to wander about and haunt Sims. Henrietta complete. Yes, let's do that. And she can mourn him as well. Because she's very, very sad. What does she want to do? Be mean to Jonathan? Why? She loved him. She loved Jonathan. Is it because she still loves him? Why would she want to be mean to him? I don't understand why. Oh, right. But anyway, update on what's been happening. Basically, we have the 3 girls trapped here in our basement, or in Henrietta's basement now, because Jonathan no longer lives here. So she has trapped them here, and she's given them some clothes that she's found up and the dresser, so some Victorian dresses. So they've basically been stripped away from all their makeup and fancy hair, and they're now wearing Victorian dresses and kind of Victorian style haircuts, just to keep them all looking very plain. So basically what happened was Jonathan had the power to control their needs and to control their feelings and their emotions and things, and that wall's unpainted. I better paint that. Yeah, so he basically had the power to do that, but he is now dead. My goodness, this room is so tiny, it's so hard to control the camera in it. Yeah, so he is now dead. So Henrietta basically has to do all of this on her own. She's still not really decided what she wants to do about these girls. Yeah, so she doesn't know if she's going to kill them or torture them. And also Jonathan could control their minds to make them like go and clean and do repairs and things like that. And now they can't, and I don't think she can get to that tombstone there. Okay, maybe we'll take it up the stairs to their bedroom. which is really sad because they also have a bedroom now. Did I just, where the heck did that go? I am really not in the mood for this today. I'm very, very sad because it literally just happened like 20 minutes ago once I was trying to record. And I was swithering. I was saying, um, do I delete it? No, delete it. Yeah, do I just exit the game without saving? Or do I keep it here? And I decided to keep it because I feel that it would be untrue to delete the save and start again. Not delete the save, but you know, exit without saving and start again because it happened and I just need to deal with it. It does change Henrietta's plans a lot and also the plans of this let's play because there was so much more plans for Henrietta and Jonathan. They were basically going to take over the world together and now sadly not. Henrietta has to do it all on her own. But I have every faith in her that she can do this. So let's stick him up here so he's still in our bedroom. And yeah. So as well, Jonathan went and caused a bit of trouble before he went and died on us. He went and turned 5 Sims into vampires. So he turned Nina Caliente, and the reason why he turned her into a vampire was because whilst I was recording earlier on, she texted one of the girls to say that Henrietta was a jerk. So we basically put her on our hit list to turn into a vampire. We turned Akira because these are all people basically who were in the bar. So Akira came in and he was looking fine as usual. So we decided that Akira would make a beautiful vampire. Where is she? She's going up to the room. I decided that he would make a beautiful vampire, so he turned him. Some other random guy, I can't remember his name. A young girl who worked in the bar, Rowan I think her name was. And none other than Eliza Pancakes. She was the next one to turn into a vampire. Well, there's Nina down there. So it shouldn't be long until she becomes a vampire. Is that Nina or is that Katerina? I can never tell the difference between them. From far away anyway, that's Katerina. Sorry Katerina, you are not going to be a vampire. But yeah, so he caused a bit of mischief before he went. So we kind of have to deal with that now. But I think Henrietta will still try and be friends with these people because her fiance did intend for them to be part of his offspring. So now she's going to have to really, really try hard to bring up her vampire skill so she can basically fulfill her destiny of being the best vampire. Well, not really the best vampire. All she wanted to do was get revenge on these girls. And now that this has happened, she's filled with more rage than ever. She's really, really heartbroken and distraught about what's happened. And she's also filled with rage as well because of what Caleb done. It was all Caleb's fault. He came in and wouldn't let us leave. He basically held the place hostage. I couldn't go home and I died. Well, not me personally, Jonathan died. So now Henrietta is going to make it her mission to get revenge on Caleb. And I think we'll actually just start that off right now. She's going to go for her shower and we're going to phone Caleb over and we're basically going to have it out with him. Oh, she's crying in the shower. Bless her wee heart. Bless her little heart. Where is she? Why does my game always do this? It's so blooming annoying. You put the walls up and then it's like, oh, you're outside, you're not coming in. Look at that poor soul having a cry against the shower wall because her beloved is dead. I like how she's in the shower as well with her little headdress thing on as well and her full face of makeup. Anyway, we'll get away from her and give her some privacy in the shower. So, I've added the girls, wherever they are, into the household because when they weren't in the household, why are they being mean to each other? They're supposed to be best friends. Well, anyway, I added them into the household because every time they weren't, they were just spawning in random places, and when I came back to the house, they weren't there. So that was very upsetting. So I've added them in the household to make sure they stay here. And I think this kind of little small area has got them feeling a bit crazy because they're starting to turn on each other when the three of them are usually as thick as thieves, best friends forever, you know, and it was that kind of mentality that got them stuck here in the first place because they used their friendship and their kind of alliance and the power that that had to bully Henrietta. So let's just invite him in. So basically that's what got them there, was this kind of cliqueness and exclusion of Henrietta. So let's go and invite Caleb in and have it out with him. So Caleb, young Caleb, we are going to insult your fang size. Now she's feeling flirty, but she bloomin' well shouldn't be. Imply his mother is a llama. We have no idea who his mother is, but she is a llama. Nonetheless. Defeat 3 vampires. Okay, so in a spar or a full-blown vampire duel. So let's see if we can spar with him then. Do 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 do. Vampiric spar. So yeah, I'm not going to control the girls. I'm basically just going to leave them to their own devices and let them get on with it, and hopefully they don't die, which would be helpful. Is the sun going down? I hope so, because they're both outside. Notice, why would you do this outside? Have you not learned anything? Get back inside, you stupid girl. Right, finish that and get inside. So she didn't even win. Oh, Henrietta, you are embarrassing. Right, call him over before he dies too. Okay, so she is going to come up here and she's going to yell at Caleb saying, "This is all your fault. You took my love away and I'll never forgive you. As long as we both shall live, which will probably be forever since we are vampires." And it was actually Caleb's sister Lilith that turned Henrietta into a vampire, but that doesn't make Henrietta feel any better. She is still very upset with argue about politics. She's still very upset with Caleb. In her eyes, it was his fault entirely. He should have let Jonathan come home when he was supposed to and not hold the place hostage. I mean, there was no one even left to drink because Jonathan had went round them all. He'd basically had the whole bar to himself. So we're going to keep on. I'm going to try and spar with him again because is the sun down yet? Let's see. Can she do it again actually since she's just done it? Yes, she can. The sun should be down now, shouldn't it? 6:30? I don't know. It depends what time of year it is anyway. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Well, it doesn't actually remind me. It just kind of made me think about the fact that the new patch came out today. How exciting! So, sorry, I'm actually finding it really hard to get excited because I'm still shocked over what happened to Jonathan. But yeah, the new patch came out today, which allows you to make octagonal, hexagonal, and round roofs, I think, which is super awesome. That's really amazing to be included in a free patch, which I think. And then we also have the ability to size down items as well, which is awesome too. So yeah, you can do that. You can size down items. And I've only just played about with it a wee bit, but I'll show you a little bit what I've done once she's finished this fight. Oh, let's see if we can get a nice screenshot of that. So you can see down here, I have sized down these little items here. this tree, this little plant here, which is an indoor plant, but it's usually very big. So I've sized that down so it sits on this desk very nicely, and also this llama statue, because if you've watched the previous parts, you will know that Henrietta and Jonathan worship this llama demon here. And I've also sized the llama demon down as well, so it's not so big on the table. And also did this little rug as well, wherever it is. Here it's here, downside this little rug too, so it would fit nicely in this wee corner. So yeah, so there's so much more else you can do with it as well. I can't remember off the top of my head, but you can also, like when you have a wedding, the guests should sit down. So that's pretty cool. Let's see if we can spar with him again, just so we can try and get this. Was he running away? Please don't run away when I want to spar with you. Where's he going? Well, okay. So let me have a wee look and see what she can do with her power points now. So vampiric strength, win more fights often and work out efficiently. Make nearby Sims find Henrietta attractive. Well, she's not really thinking about that right now because she is heartbroken about her beloved Jonathan. Control the minds of other Sims. Yes, honey. Yes. So does that mean she's still a minor vampire? God almighty. Okay. We'll keep that as it is. So is she going to go and fight with him again? So yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about Jonathan. Well, he is dead. There's nothing really we can do about it. We just have to accept that he is dead. But I think we are going to take our revenge. Oh, poor Lily. She just got knocked out. And I think we're going to see if we can have this spar with him. And you know what? I'm actually not done with you, Caleb. Oh, does that mean our group it should still be there, surely? Why is she the head of it? Well, let's add a sim to the club anyway. We'll add in Caleb, because he is now part of our revenge plan. So let's start gathering, because what we're going to do now is we're actually going to start our revenge on Caleb. In fact, perhaps this was a little glimpse into the future. Maybe I should have chose a different picture for the group emblem, because sadly that is how Jonathan died, and Jonathan was the leader of the group. And what on earth is she doing? Why is she standing on top of her? Like, why? That's a very odd behaviour to have. What a weirdo. But yeah, let's all go here together and we will trap. Ha, they can't come out and they're trying to sleep. Ha ha ha! I'm continuously messing with you. Okay, so we've got Caleb moving with us now. He was just staying still for ages there, just annoying me. Doing his best to annoy me. So unlock this door, the door's locked for everyone. And don't do that just now. Go here together. And then go here together. Oh, he can't get in there. Okay, unlock the door. Go here together. And then lock door for everyone but Henrietta. Because now we have trapped Caleb in here too. And he will remain in here until we decide what to do with him. Perhaps we should turn him mortal and kill him, because I am sure that Caleb's aspiration is he wants to be the Grand Master. He wants to basically take over Vlad, and that's not going to happen. So Caleb, my dearest, I think we have found your fate. You will become immortal and you will die, because you took the life of Henrietta's beloved Jonathan. I feel like he's my beloved now, because I was so happy for Henrietta to have found Jonathan. But unfortunately, she has lost him, thanks to this guy, Yeah, you. I see you there with your fancy eating and your fancy French. Yeah. So, she's really annoying me up there, and look at all this mess. I'm going to have to put a counter in here or something because this is getting ridiculous. Right, so let's move this bed so she jumps down from it because she's just being a fool, basically. An absolute fool. I'm probably going to have to reset her, probably, aren't I? And I didn't mean to do that. She just spawned to that bed now. Oh, please give me peace for one day. But yeah, it's a shame because I was having such a good time making my little whatchamacallit, machinima, and now I just decided just to scrap that and just jump straight into this because I didn't get to finish what I wanted to do with Jonathan, and it wasn't captured properly, and I just decided it wasn't worth keeping. So we're here instead. Oh my god, this little room is so tiny, it always really annoys me. So we've got a bin in there, they can clean up and they can make themselves some garden salads. Why are you still there? Are you just going to live there for the rest of your life? You're going to die up there. You do know that, yeah? You're going to die up there. Let's see if that brings her down. Ah! Why is she there? Can she sit on the bed? Sleep? Okay, well I guess she has just made her own fate. She is going to die standing on a bed, it seems. Enjoy your life, whoever you are. Oh my god, she's on this bed now. Why? Well, enjoy your life, Rachel, because you are going to die very soon. Because you won't eat up there, you won't do anything helpful for yourself. But yeah, everybody, I apologise for this part being a bit upside down and all over the place, but I am still in shock and trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. And, oh, she's mourning him again. The poor, poor girl. I know she was evil, and I know that she did trap these Sims down here with the intention of killing them, but does she really have to lose the only good thing in her life right now? So guys, I'm just going to end it here now, and I hope you liked this part, and if you did, please comment, like and subscribe, and you can follow me on Twitter and VidMe as well at Singing Simmer, and I'm also on Origin at Singing Simmer 173, and yeah guys, so thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!